Hello guys, it's your boy Rimbeat and I'm back here on YouTube with a tutorial video on how you can mix your vocals on Cubase. So if you're a beginner and you don't know how to mix your vocals either on Cubase, FL Studio, Logic Pro or any other DAW, this video is for you. And mind you, this vocal is not a professional mix. These vocals were recorded with my inbuilt laptop mic, so I didn't use any expensive mic for this. I use my inbuilt laptop mic to record this vocal, so this is not a professional mix. This is actually for beginners who are learning how to mix vocals. Before we can move ahead, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell, so you can get notified anytime I drop another tutorial on YouTube. So without no further ado, let's get started. So before we can move along with the effects I added, we got listening to the vocal, we got listening to the raw vocals to hear how it sounds without no effects. So let's listen to the raw vocals.
I must to confess. This a body, they hide me, they give me all the thing in it, and I must to confess. I'ma get this a loving where you they give me the turn in my head. Oh no no no, girl in get drive me on colors. This a body, he be butter. Oh no no no, I wanna take a hold of you, baby. Come closer, come closer. I'ma get see what you've done to me. I wanna take you closer. Nah, nah, nah. It's your body bad me, I know retreat. I'm gonna take you Atlanta. Yeah. Baby, make you bend and low. This your body that tell me something. I'ma gonna you me I want that far. I must to confess. I'ma get this your body, they hide me, they give me all the thing in it, and I must to.
Now you can hear how the raw vocals sound. It was not sounding good, so I recorded this. I told you before, I recorded this vocal with my inbuilt laptop mic. I didn't use any USB condenser mic on this or any expensive mic. I recorded it with my inbuilt laptop mic. So the first plugin I added here was my auto-tune. Yeah, the first thing I added was my auto-tune. So I opened up my auto-tune and the return speed, I left it at 0. I didn't do too much here, and you can follow my pattern to do yours too. You can see what I did here. I boosted the flex tone to 14%, the humanize to 16%. You can see I selected my key here. The key was on B minor, so I selected my B minor here. And I came over to the input type. I selected my low male. So if I a soprano singer, your music is a soprano singer, you can select soprano as well. But on this project, I got leave it on low male. So here is how it sounds with auto-tune. Yeah.
To confess, I'ma get this a loving where you they give me the turn in my head. I must to confess. This a body, they hide me, they give me all the thing in it, and I must to confess. I'ma get this a loving where you they give me the turn in my head. Oh no no no, girl in get drive me on colors. This a body, he be butter. Oh no no no, I wanna take a hold of you, baby. Come closer, come closer. I'ma get see what you've done to me. I wanna take you closer. Nah. It's your body bad me, I know retreat. I'm gonna take you Atlanta. Yeah.
You can hear the difference with the auto-tune and without the auto-tune. So this is what auto-tune does. So moving on to the next effect. The next effect I added was my noise gate to remove the background noises on the vocal. So I use this Cubase stock plugin. So what I did, I took it down to minus 42.9 dB and I left the release. I boosted the release to 199 ms. So that's actually what I did here. I didn't do anything also. You can follow my pattern. So here's how it sounds with the noise gate and the auto-tune together.
Yeah. Baby, make you bend and low. This a body that tell me something. I'ma gonna you me I want that far. I must to confess, I'ma get this body, they hide me, they give me all the tin. I must to confess, I'ma get this loving where you they give me the turn in my head.
You can differentiate the difference yourself. The first one, let me turn it off to see the difference.
I must to confess. This body, they hide me, they give me all the tin. I must to confess, I'ma get this loving where you they give me the turn in my head. Oh no.
You can hear the background noises coming up, so let me turn on the noise gate. Now here is how it sounds with the noise gate.
Oh no. I wanna take a hold of you, baby. Come closer. I'ma get see what you've done to me. I wanna take you.
And what noise gate actually does, it opens up when the vocal come in. Like when the vocal come in, it opens up. Then when the vocal closes, the noise gate closes. So that's how noise gate works.
You closer. Nah. It's your body bad me, I know retreat. I'm gonna take you Atlanta. Yeah. Baby, make you bend and low. This your body, they tell me something. I'm gonna you me, I want the far. I must to confess.
So this is what noise gate does. It removes the background noises of vocals. Moving on to the next plugin after the noise gate. The next thing I added here was my Powerfitter Pro Q3. It's an equalizer to remove the unwanted frequencies on the vocals. So I removed the unwanted frequencies on my vocals. Sorry, I removed on the low end. I boosted it to 160.76, and this is where I reduce my unwanted frequency. That is the unwanted sound. If you want to remove the unwanted sounds on your vocals for it to sound smooth, so you can actually follow my pattern, or you can do yours. You may record your vocal with a mic or any other mic, not as mine, but you can follow my pattern, but you can see to make yours different. So this is what I did here. Let me turn it off to see how it sounds without the equalizer.
I'ma get this body, they hide me, they give me all the tin. I must to confess, I'ma get this loving where you they give me the turn in my head. I must to confess, this body, they hide me, they give me.
You can hear how it sounds without the equalizer. Then let me turn the equalizer on to see the difference.
I must to confess, I'ma get this loving where you they give me the turn in my head. Oh no. Getting naked, drive your colors, this your body be butter. Oh no. I wanna take a hold of you, baby. Come closer. I'ma get see what you've done to me. I wanna take you closer.
Now you can hear the difference without the effects and the effects. You can hear how it sounds. It sounds good. So you have to remove your unwanted sounds on your vocal for it to sound smooth. Okay. So moving on, the next thing I added after the equalizer was my compressor. Yes, and mind you, you have to use your noise gate first before your compressor. Okay, so you have to use your noise gate before your compressor so that your compressor won't boost the background noises. Okay, so it won't boost it up. So you have to remove the background noises before you use your compressor anytime you're missing. Okay, so what I did on my compressor, I used my booster AC. Is my booster AC. Okay, so this is what I did here. You can use any other compressor, either you're using FL Studio, you can use your stock plugin or any third-party plugin. So this is what I like using on my vocals. So what I did here on the threshold, I boosted my threshold a little. So on my attack, I left it at 1. Then on the ratio, I left it at 3. Then on my On my makeup, I boosted the gain actually. My vocal was sounding low, so I boosted the gain up to give it that loud quality vocal. On my release, I left it at auto. Yeah. So this is actually what I did here. I didn't use other sidechain stuff, and so this is actually what I did. So here's how it sounds without the equalizer. Sorry, without the compressor.
It's your body bad, me, I know retreat. I'm gonna take you Atlanta. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, baby, make you bend and low. This your body, they tell me something. I'm gonna you me, I want that far. I must to confess.
Then this is how it sounds with the compressor.
I'ma get this your body, they have me, they give me all the tin in it, and I must to confess. I'ma get this your loving where you they give me the turn in my head. I must to confess. This your body, they have me, they give me all the tin in it, and I must to confess. I'ma get this your loving where you they give me the turn in my head. Oh no no no.
So you can hear it boosted the vocal. Yeah, it boosted the vocal and it gave it that quality sound. Okay. So moving on, the next thing I added after my compressor was my Townsend mic. I told you I recorded this vocal with my laptop inbuilt mic, so I needed to boost it like a quality mic. I needed to boost the mic. Okay, I didn't leave it on that default stuff I recorded. I wanted to boost it, so I want to boost it like like let it sound like I used a professional vocal. Like I recorded it with with an expensive mic. Okay, so I don't want to leave it on that cheap stuff. I wanted to boost the vocal, the mic itself. So what I did is come over here. This is how it sound. So what I actually used for this vocal was my this is what I actually use for my vocals because this mic sounds good. LD67. So what I did there, I just selected my mic. LD, you can come over here to select yours. So what I used was my LD67, and that's all. I didn't do anything. Once you switch it to the mic, leave it at default. Don't touch anything. It will give you that quality sound you want. So this is how it sound without the mic.
Oh no no no. I wanna take a hold of you, baby. Come closer, come closer. I'ma get see what you've done to me. I wanna
Now this is how it sound with the plugin.
take you closer. Nah, nah, nah. It's your body bad, me, I know retreat. I'm gonna take you Atlanta. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, baby, make you bend and low. This your body, they
You can hear
tell
the
me
differences.
something. I'm gonna you me, I want that far. I must to confess. I'm gonna get this your body.
You can hear the difference. So it boosted the vocal and gave it that quality sound I wanted because I recorded this with a cheap mic. Okay. So moving on, the next thing I added was my Miss Converter Assist. This is actually a stock plugin on Cubase. Yeah, you can get it. I just gave it a little change. I want to boost the vocal a little, like I want to make it sound good a little with this plugin. So what I did there was not much. I boosted the side. I only boosted the side on this. So I think on the default the side will be around -17. So I boosted it. I boosted it to 6.0 dB. So this is what I actually did here. So on the next plugin, I used my Mid-C SoQ. This is actually a Steinberg plugin. I saw it on my I didn't know how it came in, but I saw it on my Cubase. So what I actually did there, I did just a little. I boosted the vocals, the left and right. Yes, I gave it that balanced. I balanced my vocal with this plugin, right? So this is how it sound without without the plugin.
I must to confess. I'm okay, this a loving way you they give me the turn in my
With the
head. I
plugin,
must to confess. This a body they have me, they give me a
I only have this plugin for mastering here. It's for mastering, but I want to give it a little. I want to put a little boost at the mix. So I use my imager. What I did there is not much. I boosted my output to 11.8 dB. This is actually what I did. I boosted my output to 11.8 dB. So that's the only thing I did here. So the next plugin, I added my power filter equalizer again to remove another unwanted sounds after my compressing. After my compressor, after compressing, if you stay here any other unwanted sound, you can remove it as well. So that's what I did here. You can see I removed my unwanted sounds.
Oh no no no.
This is how it sounds without.
Oh no no no. I wanna
Now with the
take a
plugin
hold
again,
of
this is how
you,
it sounds.
baby. Come closer, come closer. I'ma get see what you've done to me. I wanna take you closer. Nah nah nah. It's your body bad me, I know.
You can hear it removed the unwanted sound and boosted the vocal gain a little bit. So you have to give it that vibe. And don't forget, after you're compressing, if you still hear any unwanted sound, you can remove it as well. So moving on, after that, the next thing I added is my equalizer, another equalizer. And this is another is a stock plugin on Cubase, sorry. It's a stock plugin on Cubase, so I used it to remove some unwanted sound again, but this time I removed a little bit. Yes. As you can see, I did a little here. Yeah, as you can see. So that's what I did. You can also do the same. I'm moving on to this one for I reduced the vocal was sounding very light, so I removed it. I reduced it, sorry. My vocal was sounding very light, so I reduced it. These are it sounds. So
no retreat. I'm
without.
gonna take you Atlanta. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, baby, make you bend and low. This a body that tell me something. I'm gonna you me I wonder for.
You can hear my vocal was sounding very light, so I removed the shelf. I reduced the shelf here. So, but it's not compulsory, Sha. It's not compulsory that you must use this stuff. But that's what I did. I did it on my own vocals. So the next thing I added, very important on your mix. If you don't have this plugin, you can go and download it. It's available. Was my fresh air. You can see I use my fresh air, and this will give your vocal a different vibe. Like you must use the vocal on your mix. It's compulsory. So as you can hear, my vocal was sounding very
I
lost.
must to confess. I'ma get this a body, they have me, they give me all the thing in it, and I must to confess. I'ma get this a loving where you take you closer, nah, nah. Come closer. I'ma get see what you've done to me. I wanna take you closer, nah, nah, nah. It's your body bad me, I know.
As you can hear, my vocals was sounding very lost. Like it was sounding very lost. I don't know how to explain it. So now with this fresh air, we give your vocal a different vibe. Like it will bring it up from the dead. So your vocal will rise from the dead with this plugin. So what I did there was very simple. On the on the high mid present, I boosted it to 28. Then on the high sparkles, I boosted it on 45. You can actually do the same. Yeah, these are actually used on my vocals, so you can actually use a different stuff. It depending how your vocals sound, sure. It depending how your vocals sound, you can use a different boost on yours. But this is what I did for this vocal. So this is how it sound without the plugin.
Of you, baby, come closer, come closer. I'ma get see what you've done to me. I wanna take.
Now with the plugin.
take you closer. Nah, nah, nah. It's your body bad me, I
You can
know
hear the difference.
retreat. I'm gonna take you Atlanta. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, baby, make you bend and load this your body. They
Without
tell
the
me
plugin,
something.
my vocal sound
I'm
lost, but
gonna
with the
you me and
plugin,
one day far.
you can hear
I
the
must
difference,
to
right?
confess. I'ma get this your body, they have me, they give
This
me all
do
the
a lot
tin
of
in it,
work
and
on
I
the
must to
vocals, on vocals.
confess. I'ma get this your
It do a lot
loving
of
where you
work.
they give
That's why
me
it's
the turn in
compulsory
my
on your
head.
mix.
I must to confess. This your body.
Alright, moving on. The next thing I added is my stereo enhancer, and this is another stop plugin on on Cubase, sorry. So I left it on my weight, I left it on 110%, on my color at 7%. So that's actually what I did here. It will give you that, it will also add to that vibe you want on your vocals. So moving on, we are almost there. The next thing I added was I added an effects on my Wahala vintage vape. There's my reverb. So on my reverb, this is what I did. You can come over here, select hose, then you select your bright hole. This is what I actually use on my Valhalla vintage vape. This is the presets I use because it sounds nice. So what I did here, I came over to the high cut, I reduced it. Also I did the same on my high frequency. That's what I actually did there. I didn't do anything else. You can leave your decay on default, your mix on default. Then on my pre-delay, I left it at 18.55 ms. Yeah, this is what I did. And I came over here, I added some EQ. You can come over here, select 24 dB octave, the same thing as here. Then you can follow my pattern. I left this on you can follow my same pattern I did here. I left it at 740, then I left this at 3052. You can see what I did. So you can actually follow my pattern as well on this. So the last thing I did for my mix is to add my delay. So what I did on my delay was quite simple. I used my stock plugin on my Cubase. Yeah, this is what I use for my delay for my Cubase. So what I did here on my delay, I left it at 1225.0 mx. Yeah, 1225.0 mx. On my high filter, I left it at default. On my low filter at default. On my feedback, I left it at 7.0%. Then on my mix, I actually left it on 5.0%. Yeah, on this vocal, you can't do the same. Maybe this particular pattern won't work on your vocals depending on the song and depending on your tempo of your song. So, but on this vocal, this is what I actually did. So let me turn it on to here. Yeah, so here's how it sounds with my reverb and the delay. Yeah, this is how it sound with all my plugins activated. This is how it sounds.
They hide me, they give me all the tin in it, and I must to confess. I'ma get this loving where you they give me the turn in my head. Oh no no no, Daddy nigga drive me up colors. This your body, he be fucked up. Oh no no no, I wanna take a hold of you, baby. Come closer, come closer. I'ma get see what you've done to me. I wanna take you closer. Nah, nah, nah. It's your body bad me, I know retreat. I'ma gonna take you Atlanta. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, baby, make you bend and low. This your body, they tell me something. I'ma gonna you me, I want that fire. I must to confess. I'ma get this your body, they hide me, they give me all the tin in it, and I must to confess. I'ma get this your loving where you they give me the turn in my head. I must to confess.
You see, to get your vocals to sound good on DAWs is not actually hard. It's quite simple as this. So if you want to get this particular stuff, you want to make your vocal to sound good, you have to follow my patterns. Yeah, you have to follow what I did there. You have to follow my patterns, what I did. But you need this fresh air. If you don't have this fresh air, you need it. You have to download it, okay? It will give a lot of, you do a lot of work on vocals. So you have to download it. So as you can see, this vocal sounds good.
I must to confess, I'm okay, this a loving way you they give me the turn in my head. Oh no no no, any day they get me up colors, this your body you be bugged up. Oh no no no, I wanna take a hold of you, baby, come closer, come closer. I'ma get see what you've done to me. I wanna take you closer. Nah, nah, nah. It's your body bad me, I no retreat. I'm gonna take you Atlanta. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, baby, make you bend and low. This your body, they tell me something. I'm gonna you me, I want that fire. I must to confess. I'm okay, this your body, they have me, they give me all the tinny. I must to confess. I'm okay, this your loving way you they give me the turn.
This is how I actually mixed this vocal on my Cubase. So if you're a beginner and you want to learn how you mix your vocals on Cubase or any other DAW, you can actually watch the video to the end, follow, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more videos, and you can actually follow my pattern to get this particular sound on your vocal. So thank you guys. This is how I mix my vocal, and don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell. If you have any question to ask me on this mix, if you have any question or any idea, you can drop it on the comment section. So thank you guys, thank you for your time, thank you for listening, and please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell.